because we need one more rubber. Welcome, people of YouTube, back to another video, and today you can see I've done some off-cam work, including getting this hat. And also you can see I have this obsidian hammer. I basically got into the Tinker's Construct thing a little bit more. For in order to finish up that achievement, I had to make the other stuff, and I found out that it was just a just that bow that I needed to make the crossbow. So once I get an achievement book, we can actually get the prize. Or the quest book. So let's go there. You can see it says one quest with unclaimed rewards. We can go there and let's claim the reward. So you can see that we got this reward bag, and wow, we got that. That's actually really good. So this is like a generator that we can power off of ender pearls, and I'm gonna go sleep real quick. Now that it's daytime, yeah, it's like 8 of these. It's like 8 generators in one, so it's really good. If we end up getting a ton of ender pearls, which I don't think will be happening, because I already had trouble finding some in the first place. You can see I also put the obsidian in there. Oh yeah, and my pickaxe is a obsidian pickaxe. You can see I also put some stuff on it. Both of these have auto repair, so it automatically repairs itself over time. You can see that it's 699, 700 out of 1140. So it automatically repairs itself, which is nice, but it is kind of slow. So the first thing, today you can also see I made some barrels and to store some bushes and stuff. This is like cobblestone that we have in our inventory. We could just put it there. And these are the 2 ones from the thing back there. And also a ton of dirt. And also you can see I've done a few mining trips. I turned it into blocks to save space, and I found a few diamonds, 28 diamonds. So I guess we can first start with this. So in order to make what I'm planning to make, we need a heat generator. So let's make that. And also we need this thing, Metallurgic Infuser. So I guess for now we can place this back here. Place that. This is the heat generator. If we put coal in it, it will power stuff. It also has an inventory for all the power it makes. Oh, that's interesting. It's also quite loud. So now that I turned this off, it's storing up energy. You can see it has some energy in the side. So our first machine that we made is this thing, besides the thing over there, but that's not really a real machine. And on this side we put redstone, I think. And I think that's enough. 900, yeah, something. And then we put iron right there. Place this in here. And it's basically going to make some, oh, that's a lot of lava it's made. I wonder if we can pick up some of that in buckets. Nope. That would have been cool. So it basically makes these enriched alloys, which we basically use those to make machines and stuff. So let's grab this one. And one of these, this one, yeah, has solar panels. So basically we're going to make 12 of these. So I'll be back once this thing has made 12. Now that I got 12 of these and stuff, we can make 12 solar panels. Also we need these things, energy tablets, which is just made with more of these. So we need 3 of these. Or no, 4 actually. now that I've made 4 of these, we can prepare another thing that we need, which is this quartz grindstone, so that we also need a crank just made of sticks, so that we can basically like turn our ores into dust, because we need some osmium dust. So basically we just put osmium in there, and then we crank the handle, and then it basically turns it into like a dust form, I guess you can say. And so let's put some osmium in there. How much do we even need? I think 8, something like that. Why isn't this working? Maybe it doesn't like that. Let's try replacing the handle. Yeah. Okay. So that made osmium dust. So let's just make a whole lot more. Now that we have 8 osmium dust, we can go over to this recipe, and basically we're making 4 of this. Let's see if we have enough. In this, we can put this energy tablet, and you can see it makes a solar generator. So we're gonna make a few of those, and oh yeah, that's these things which are being made still. Let's put that there. So now we have 4 of these, and we got our iron there. We just need 2 more of these things in order to make the solar panel. I made 2 more, and finally we can actually make this solar generator. And where are we gonna put it? I think that this place seems like it's a nice area to put it. I think we can pick it up later, I guess, but just to, let's see. So there. Might as well just place it there. And you can see the solar panel has been made. It's making some energy. Then all we need is some pipes to connect it up to our machines, so that we don't have to use these heat generators all the time. For now, I just put up the solar panel right next to this by just moving that over here. And what I'm going to do now is put some of that in there and turn this coal into actual coal. And basically we're making some steel, which we need in order to make some pipes to like bring the energy over here. And yeah, so it makes enriched iron. And also I was also planning on making a diamond drill. So you need to make a forge hammer. This forge hammer, then you put it on some iron and it gives you those plates. So let's make 15, because why not? So we have 15 of those. The next step is to make the cutter, which basically we can put that on a copper plate. Let's get some copper real quick. And that allows us to make some wires for, so that we can make some circuits. Then we can go here and make some of this. This basically makes copper plates. And after that, we cut this and it makes copper cable. And then we need to get some rubber. So these are Repertories, and basically you put the tree tap. Alright, let's see if there's any spots on them. Oh yeah, a lot on this side. So you can see whenever we click on that with that, it basically gives us some like sticky resin, it's called. And then I think we can smelt that down. You can see that whenever we smelt the sticky resin, it gives us rubber. And then we should be able to put this in here and put it next to there. And yep, that gives us some of those. We basically need to make 6 of these so that we can make enough for this, which uses redstone, another one of those iron plates, and all of these cables. You can see that when we put redstone iron plate in that, it gives us this electronic circuit. And then other parts we need is this, which is tin item casing. So basically we need to get some tin ingots and then do the same thing that we did with the iron, except for where we do it with tin, and then we do it another time. Here, I'll show you. So we put that there, make some tin plates, I think I don't know, let's just make more. And, oh, that makes 2. So, and then in order to make this, we need 4 per one. So, we need that much. So the next step is to put the cutter and the tin plates together. That gives us that. And then we basically put the rubber and that together to make more wires. And that is not enough rubber. So I'm just going to plant this rubber tree sapling that we got when we were farming that rubber wood. I'm going to plant a few, and then we'll get back to that later. Put the iron plate next to that. We just need 2 of those, I think. So we put those together like that. You can see the batteries go there, the circuit in the middle, these 2 things at the top. And so we need to make this electric motor. We need tin item casing, iron ingot, and coil, which is just made from iron surrounded by copper cables. So we don't have enough copper plating, or I know we do have enough copper cables. Yeah, that just makes 1. So I'm gonna have to make more of these. Now that I made 2 of the coils, we can put them there and there. Then we need more tin item casing. I found a new way to find things, so basically just look up tin ingot. Yeah. So then you basically just push Y on it, and it shows you what chest it's in. So it shows that there is some tin in here, and we'll basically just, it's basically just a way to find your items easier. Then that makes us an electric motor. We can just take that, and the electric motor is basically part of the power unit, which we use like to make the stuff. So in here we put the batteries there, and this goes here. And in order to make the batteries, we need to wait for these trees to grow. Now that these trees have grown, I just realized that I didn't need to wait for them to grow. So because I already made what I need for that. So basically we put this up here, redstone right there, and we put this in like that, and that makes this. Oh, I did need to wait for the trees to grow, because we need 1 more rubber in order to make our batteries. Now that we have enough batteries, we can actually put them together to make this power unit. Then we put the iron plates around it like this. That gives us the mining drill. So now that we made this drill, let's see if we can charge it by putting it in here. Yep, that immediately charged it. Not all the way, but let's see. It's kind of slow, but once we upgrade it to the diamond version, it will go a whole lot faster. That's gonna have to be it for this episode. If you liked the video, press the like button and subscribe if you want to see more videos like this. And if you didn't like the video, push the dislike button. Thanks for watching. Because we need one more rub.